Good day, guys. Question 22, UTME 2014. A perfect competitor will continue to expand output up to the point where a perfect competitor will continue to expand output up to the point where option A, marginal revenue is equals to average revenue. Option B, marginal cost. Option C, marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue. Option D is total cost greater than total revenue. From this question, you find out that it relates to theory of markets. Another theory of markets is relates to a perfect competitor or a perfect market. And you should know by now that a perfect market is a market where neither the buyer nor seller can determine price of commodities in the market. Neither the buyer nor seller can determine price of commodities in the market. So price of commodities in the market is determined by the market itself through the forces of demand and supply. Let's take a look at the option. Option A talks about marginal revenue equals average revenue. You find out that in a perfect market, your marginal revenue and average revenue are always equal. All right? Your marginal revenue and average revenue are always equal. This is what makes a market a perfect market. Option B has to do with what we call marginal cost. All right, so marginal cost is the additional amount incurred in the production of additional units of commodities. Option C has to do with marginal cost greater than marginal revenue. So marginal cost greater than marginal revenue, all right, is it means that it is not wise for a firm to expand output. So when marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue, a firm should reduce output. Option D, whenever total cost is greater than total revenue, a firm should reduce output because you are incurring more costs in production than revenue in production. So from these options, I'm going to pick two wrong options. And the two wrong options I'm picking here is option C and D. All right. It is not worthwhile for a firm to continue to expand output up to the point where marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue or total cost greater than total revenue. All right. So the correct option, the conflicting option here is marginal cost, which is option B, while the correct option is option A, which is good for when a firm expand output up to the point where marginal cost, marginal revenue equals average revenue. And you can look at this from the point where in the long run period, where average revenue and average cost are the same. So in the long run, where marginal revenue, where average revenue and average costs are the same. So if a firm should expand its output up to the point where our marginal revenue equals average revenue, it means it's also equals to average cost and marginal cost in the long run. Thank you.